Hi everyone, Holly with Keller Beads and Katerie Designs. Today I'm going through pearls, turquoise, and gemstones. So we're starting off with these beautiful scallop kind of looking pendants. You can see the top drill hole. These are, of course, mother of pearl. You can see with these pearls, they were not harvested for whatever reason. I think they just left them in to be decorative, though you can see in some of these where some pearls were harvested. These are just varying sizes and shapes. You know, you can even see a line that looks like a school almost of, you know, swimming upwards. Just gorgeous. There's 7 of these. These are $10 a piece. Some of these are pretty big looking. These are 90 millimeters. You can see these beautiful, gorgeous AB on the back of their shells, and then they have them in the front. You can see these little pearl families. So this one has a little more pink in this one, but they're all the same as far as they're all, you know, basically 90 millimeters. They're all $10 a piece, so half off that would be $5. And they're all, of course, mother of pearl. And these are pieces I got from an estate sale, along with the, I'm going to show you in the next one, I'm going to show you the stars I have. I have a lot of the stars. I have actually 14 packages of 6 each, and then one package of 5 of the stars, which I'm about to show you in just a minute. Let me get these bagged up so they don't get scratched. But these all come from an estate sale I got from, along with the turquoise. All comes from about 5 years ago. And I'm not sure how long the woman had them before I got them. So they're at least 5 years old as far as when they were purchased. So, and then I wanted to make a little clarification on my Facebook, or on my Keller Beads page. The video I did on the Jesse James beads, the pictures, I should have just taken individual pictures of the beads again, rather than sharing them over from the Katerie Designs page, because some of them wouldn't share over, and now for some reason my Facebook pages aren't letting me share anything. So I'm put a thing in with, I don't know if I'm in Facebook jail for oversharing, that's kind of weird, but so I put a thing in with Facebook trying to get that figured out. So I can still post stuff on my page, just not able to share stuff, which is kind of bizarre. Anyway, so this next set, and I'm going to show you a couple of these. They all will be posted. They will all have numbers on them. They're all basically the same, with the exception of how many pearls are on here. And let's see, they're $3 each, or they're 6 for $15. So, and I have 14 bags of these, of 6. So there's 14 bags, and then on the 15th bag there's only 5, so that would be 12. It would be 5 for 12 if you wanted to get them, or you can just buy them at, you know, $3 a piece. But you can see what I was talking about, how it looks like they kind of skid across the shell, I guess, as they were growing. And some of these are pretty big. Like this is, you could just pop that baby right off there. That's a good 8 millimeter pearl. Just gorgeous. And some of these are thicker and some of these are thinner. They're all mother of pearl though. They were done really well. And they're really pretty. So that's those. And then you have some little tinier ones. But if you look at all of them, you're going to have some that have just one on them. Some that have a whole bunch on them. Some of them have just line, like where there was just a line where it tried to make a thread, almost like the little seed, the seed pearls. And then they're just all different, so you can just look through all of those. And again, they're $3 a piece, or all 6 for $15. And of course, it'd be half that price on the Keller Beads page. So this is the full price amount, and then it would be half off that on killer beads. So that's just one, and you can see in I'm not going to show you all 14 bags. It will take us forever. But there's one that has just one on there. So they're all different sizes, and as far as the pearls. The stars are all the same size, relatively. So that's those. And next I have some pearls. And I'm going to pull this out here so I don't get them mixed up. Okay, these are from Hong Kong. These are also from, as I said, from the same estate. So they're at least 5 years old. I'll do the white ones first. I have white and a gold coppery color. Now these are 16-inch strands. There's 28 of the 16-inch strands. Okay, aren't those beautiful? These are about 4 millimeters, and they're roughly all about the same in size. And I do want to make a little disclaimer. These are pearls, freshwater pearls. If one of them, or some of them, or half of them turn out to be not exactly 4 millimeters, that's just the way nature made them, and they came out. That's just kind of the thing about getting freshwater pearls. But you can tell they're relatively the same size. There you go. Relatively the same size. There are some that are a little bit smaller, some that might be a little bit bigger, but they're all relatively the same size. It is 16 inches from bead to bead. So, and they're $10 a strand. So it would be half off that, half off that price. So if you want to buy the whole shank, you can have the whole shank. That's up to you. It'll still be $10 a piece, and then half off that price. Okay, that's the white. This is called bridal white. Put these in here. And I still have pearls. I mean, this is my overflow. This is my overstock, whatever you want to call it. This stuff, you know, I got so much, and it's just been sitting there, and that's why I decided to start doing this color beads page, was because I'm never going to use this stuff, and because I have so much other stuff that I'm using and I'm doing, and I'm, you know, been taking a break from, other than doing some how-to videos, I've been taking a break for a little bit on beading, because I've not been well, so I've been able to talk, and that's, you know, and do this, so this is what I'm doing right now. But anyways, this is a golden color. These are 2 to 3 millimeters. They are, there's 30 strands. These smaller ones are a little bit more expensive. They're $14 a strand. So about half off, that would be $7. And then I have another monster. Oh, this is like a huge monster. These are from Hong Kong. You can see the tag. Made in Hong Kong. And these are bigger. These are 4 to 5 millimeters. I think they're pretty much 4, but there's, you know, some 5 in there. Because they are natural freshwater pearls, they're going to vary in sizes. So, but you can tell these are much bigger than these. So, and these are $10 a strand. There's 58 strands in this one. Again, there's 30 strands in this one. And they're just gorgeous. I mean, can you imagine making a drape with this? It would be a heavy drape, but it'd be gorgeous. So, there's those. And let's see. And I did shop on the internet. I tried to find the best prices that matched. Hang on one second. I'm trying to get stuff out of a box so it doesn't get in the way. Another thing I'm doing. So, I don't mean to take too much time. I'm going to put this on pause for 1 second. Okay, and I'm back. So, sorry about that. I had, my box was, I had stuff in there that wasn't supposed to be in there, and I had nowhere to put those beads, so I had to make a little bit of an arrangement. This is Bead Gallery. These are also seed beads, or seed, freshwater pearl seed beads. They're 2.5 millimeters. and these are $6 each. And I went off the website. If they're on sale, they're on sale, but I went off full price, and then they will be half off that for mine though. So it's $6 a strand, but they're half off that, so it'd be $3 a strand. So if there's any confusion when you look at it, just look at the top of the page. It says half off everything. It's half off the price listed. So, and the reason I did that was because you could see what the actual going price is for it, and then you're getting half off that. So I kind of, well, that was my thought process anyways. This is rose quartz. It is the chips. I'm not going to pull the whole bag out here. Let me see, just zoom in here just a little bit. You can see beautiful, just gorgeous pieces. It's $2 for this whole bag, so half off that be $1. Rose quartz not as expensive depending upon how it's cut. It's all on how it's cut. That's what I found on the internet anyway. So this one is from, these are from Fire Mountain, and they're limited quantity or limited edition. They don't have them on there anymore. They have the picture, but they don't have them on there anymore. The closest thing I could get to it was a little bit more expensive than this, so I just put $5, so it'll be half off that. And for donuts, I guess this is the going thing. Everybody wants donuts, so that's a good deal. I think they're pretty. They're not something I use, so that's that. And now I have these. I don't know what shape you would call this. It's kind of like a pylon looking shape. There's a short one in here. This almost looks like a chunk rather than this, but it's not broken anywhere. So, but they're all relatively, you know, different shapes, or excuse me, different sizes, same shape, same relative shape, different sizes. There's a bag of those. The whole picture will be on there. You can see. I'll just go ahead and pour them out. You can see that. These are $3, and they're top drilled. So half off that would be $1.50. So next one, thought I had some more over here too. I've got 2 bags, and these are cubes, and these are a little bit more expensive, but there's a lot of them. They usually sell in a quantity of 10 each. They're straight through the bead. The drill hole straight through the bead. This other package is relatively the same amount, close to the same amount. They're $20 each. Half off of that would be 10, and they usually sell them by the 10, and they get pretty pricey. So there's way more than 10 in there, and you can see the drill hole is straight through. Okay. Rose quartz you need to be a little bit careful with. It may not seem like it, but I am being very ginger with these. They will crack if you drop them. I'm not planning on dropping them or slamming them, but so this will be packed with some cotton before it's sold, or before it's shipped off, so that it doesn't move around any. Okay, I guess those were $20 each, but half off that's $10 each. And for 10 of them, what I found on the internet is about $4 to $7. So for 10, so that's a pretty good deal. Okay, this next one, I don't even know what this is. So y'all could be getting like the deal of the century or not, because I have no idea. There's 12 of them. They vary, and they're all close to the same shape, but I don't know what they are. There's some kind of mineral deposit is what it looks like, but look at that. I have no idea what that is. It looks like the bottom, you know, like all the stuff settled to the bottom of glass. But this does not feel like glass. It could be. I mean, they've gotten really good with, you know, the way to make stuff, but I don't know what this is. I mean, it looks like a squish spider with gold coming out of it. For all I know, that could be real gold. I don't know. Or it could be nothing. So you're either getting a really good deal or nothing, because these are going to go for $2 for the whole bag. So it'll be $1 for all 12 of these. If they're really expensive beads, you just got a really good deal. And if not, then it's $1. So that way but they're all, you can see, they're all that way. They just, looks almost like an amber kind of thing, but not. I mean, amber's tacky. So I don't know what those are. If you know what they are, let me know. I'd be interested in finding out. So those are $2 for the whole bag. And let's see. Next here is, I'll have to see what the price. I think these are, hang on, I'll have to see. These are, and there's 4 of them in here that aren't on a strand. They're $8 each. These are crackled agate, and they're dyed. They're 20 by 30 millimeter. And so they're $8 each, so the half off that would be 4. This is missing 1, so this would be $6. So, and I won't, again, like I tell you all the time, I won't post anything until after I've I'll put all the pictures up. I'll post this video after all the pictures are already up. That way you can go instantly to the page and if you want something. And let me see. I'm trying to go in order of what I have, the type of beads these are. These are also, they call it mineral. I'm going to want to say agate, but I don't know. It just says mineral. So these are $10 each. This is half the amount that are on here, so that one's $5 for that one. And these are $10. They're Purple Passion. These this is stone mineral cut beads. This is not from the same lot. This is not from these. These come from a different place. This is from Jewelry Fundamentals. But you can see, and they're dual hold. They have 2 holes in them. So really pretty though. Really, really pretty. I actually did make something out of some of these, and these is what I didn't use. These are what I didn't use. Yeah. Sorry, I'm having a rough day with my brain here. So, and then like I said, these are half that because there's only 3 of them when there's 6 on these strands. So, put that in here. And here. There we go. I can't believe how quiet it is in here. The cats aren't going, the dog's not going, the dog's passed out on the floor. I'm actually able to get stuff done. It's funny. But it's probably more entertaining for you when everything's going crazy here. Alright. So, okay, these are $8 each. These are amethyst dyed agate. They're 40 by 30 millimeter ovals. And if y'all don't buy these, I will probably turn those into some kind of bracelets because I think they're really pretty. When I go through this stuff, I'm like, well, you know, I might use it, but that's how they stayed in my drawer for so long. Is because I might use it, and I don't want to, here, let me give you a better look at that. I'm sorry. I might use it, and I probably won't. Those are really pretty. And that is white in there. It's not glaring off. That's just a different color. And that's the thing with dyed agate. You just never know what you're going to get with the mixed coloring. Okay. Okay, this one is a whopper of a bag. And I actually did this video. That's why I sound kind of subdued. I did this video last night. And I got all the way to the end. And my phone died. And it completely cut off the end. There was no way to put it back in there and make it, you know, make it work. And I was so devastated. I was so upset. Okay, so I have, now I forgot how many of these, so I'm going to have to count them out now. So I forgot how many of these I have. I should have wrote it on the bag. Okay, so you can count with me. You can see how pretty these are. These are, also, they're fire agate amethyst slices. The amethyst is the color. That looks like a spider web. Just beautiful. They're just all, they're very in color, and like this one has stripes in it, but they're all the same, pretty much. Oh, no, here I found a tag. I do have them. I have 12 of these. 12 of these slices, and you can see how thin or thick some of them are, and how thin some of them are. And so, I think this one's even thinner. There's a top hole drilled, or top hole drilled, however you say it. All right, so they're $8 each. I have 12 whole strands, and I have 2 partial strands. And the partial strands are, because there's one bead that's cracked, so that they'll be $6 each. So half off that before, and half off that would be $3. These will be pictured. I think I have them pictured all together. You can make an offer for all of them together if you want to. Feel free to make an offer for whatever you see all together if you want to. And remember, let me see, I'm trying to see if I have any more in here. No. Okay. These are fossil beads. They're just, these are not used. They were cut off the strand of the remnants of what I had left and I didn't use. They're 8 by 10, kind of a round doll looking. And they're kind of a, I don't know what you call it, blue-green color and blue color. And there's 15 of the blue and 18 of the green. And they're $3 for the whole bag, so it'd be $1.50 for all of them. Fossil beads are good beads, and they don't bleed. Their color doesn't bleed off on your stuff. At least the ones I've worked with don't. They can, not these larger ones, but the smaller ones, if you're trying to get through, like I tried to make a ring out of the tinier ones I had, and I went through it one too many times, and it just cracked right in half. So they can get, because they are fossil, they're more of a minerally lighter substance. Okay, these are serpentine jasper, and they don't have their tags, but I'm pretty sure they probably came from Hobby Lobby or somebody. Maybe they didn't, I don't know. They are the way I got them. This is exactly how they've been sitting in my drawer unused, and so I want to get rid of them because I want to make room for the surprise box opening that we're going to do tomorrow, because I ran into another good deal and I couldn't pass it up. So I'm just going to open the box with y'all tomorrow and go through it and decide what I'm going to keep right while we're filming. So it'll be fun. All right. So they're 8 by 5 aqua jasper round bead strands. They're $9.99 a strand, and that's based off what they're on Hobby Lobby. See? So actually it'd be $10, so half off that would be $5. I'm going to round it up 1 penny so I can have even numbers. I don't want to start breaking down into pennies. So it would be $10 a strand, so half of that would be $5. Very pretty colors. I'm going to keep forgetting to do this. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit tired. I'm still trying to get past that injection I had, so kind of took a lot out of me to have it done. I still haven't got my voice back yet. So isn't that gorgeous? Just this beautiful colors, and the veining is just gorgeous. Okay. Now, let's see. I do have the turquoise. I'm setting that aside for last. These are also Serpentine Jasper. They're from the Naturals Gallery. These are listed at $8.99. Naturals, I think, is also Hobby Lobby, but since the price was on there, I already told y'all I would keep the price that was on here. Those other ones didn't have a price, so I had to look it up. And then I found these, and I was like, oh, well. So, all right. These are a little bit different. Here's another tag. Popped off one of these. See, it came open. Okay, so you can see these colors are all different. This is about, let me go ahead and give you a measurement. Bead to bead is about 5 inches long on these. They're gorgeous, so very pretty. They're going to be the 4x5, pretty sure. Doesn't say on here. Oh, 8x5, excuse me. 8x5. And then these are a little bit darker. And so some of them are a little bit darker than others. But they vary in their shades and stuff. Really, really pretty. Again, it says $8.99, so it'd be $9 a strand. Well, it is what I said before. Close to what I said. So these are $9 a strand. So half of that would be $3.50. Excuse me, $4.50. All right. Yeah. MS took a lot from me, and my math skills went with it. So if I say something wrong, it'll be corrected on the website, and you'll have to forgive me. So, okay, these are also from the Naturals Gallery. I only have one tag. They're 8x12 roundels. They're purple Emperor Jasper, dyed purple. There's 12 on a strand. And they're $5.99, so it'd be $6 a piece. So half of that would be $3. These are gorgeous. If y'all don't use them, I probably will. I'll probably turn them into a bracelet or something, or just really, really pretty. Or maybe even a chaplet. So, and these are also veined. I was gonna make sure I got a picture of that. So they're also veined. They're really pretty purple. It's kind of a lavender and purple. And let's see. I don't know about y'all. I don't know if y'all have allergies. I don't. But whatever's out there is making me have allergies on top of everything else. So my eyes are getting itchy. These are Darice or Darice. I don't know how you say it. And I probably am chopping it up to anything. It's a crackled mineral stone, strung. Only the red ones have tags. The purple ones don't. But they're the same thing, you can tell. Okay, I went on their site and I looked it up, and lo and behold, you can see they're here on the purple. They won't tell you. You have to sign up, and you have to be a business to sign up with them. I tried to sign up with them and found out at the very end, oh, I need a business ID, and I'm just a garage seller basically. As you know, I'm selling. You know, it's new, but it's used. So, new, used, new, whatever, stuff. So it's like a garage sale. So anyways, I looked even further online. I kept looking, and I finally found somebody who was selling them, and they were selling them for $2 a strand. So that's what they are for me, but half off that's $1. So still a really good deal. If you want the paper that comes with it, let me know. I went ahead and saved it, so that if somebody wanted it, they could have it. Because, you know, I tried to look further into it to see what kind of mineral stone they are. But like I said, in order to do that, you had to be a business. And where I am a business like Keller Beads and Katerie Designs. It's my Facebook thing. It's not like I have those IDs. Just an individual. Okay, here's another one. It's from Bead Gallery. I only found the Imperial Jasper Rondelle beads. They're $3.99 on sale, but I told you before, I go off the regular price because they're on sale, so it would be $8. but half of that would be 4, so it's basically the same for their sale. But you're buying from an individual and not from a conglomerate. So that's your choice. There are, let's see, get these out of here. There's 8 strands all together. And they're beautiful green. Now, I don't understand why some of their stuff is imperial with an I and some of their stuff is imperial with an E. That doesn't make any sense. But this is 5x8. Just beautiful. They are also veined, very pretty. Just really pretty. I don't see a lot of dye on the strand. You see some, but that's normal when you have dyed anything. But I don't see a whole lot, like it'd be like coming off on your clothes or anything. So I have 8 strands in all, again, so those would be $8 a piece. Half off, that would be 4. Put those in here. So, let's see. And this came from a different, this one came from also in 2012, but it was a different, no, sorry, these came from in 2013. From a different, these were from somebody who went out of business. These are all going to be the same way. I've got some pink, the rose colored, they call them rose. I have 2 of those. And, hang on a second. Let's pull these out here. I've got this other color green. This is a sapphire kind of green. Again, this looks like a different strand. It's probably from a different company because it's a longer strand. There's more on there. So that one's going to be a good deal because there's more on there. I don't know why that was in there. That's not from the, I don't think it's Big Gallery. Okay. I showed you the pink, and then this purple is the last one of these. And then we have the turquoise. Okay, so these beautiful purple, just varying colors. They're very earthy. It's a really pretty color. Almost like those bigger ones that I had. And there's 4 strands of these. All the pictures will be on there with the price and all the information. And you can choose which ones you want. If you want the whole thing, message me and I'll make you a deal. Last but not least is the turquoise. Now don't cough. I looked everywhere on here. If I'm overpriced, you send me a link to show me how I'm overpriced and I will cut the price down. But this is the best I could do with what I could find. This is all natural turquoise. I looked these up. And like I said, I am not a gemologist. These are dyed, obviously. But these came with this pack. I just threw them in there with that pack. You can see the stone through it, natural cutting. Some of these can get very, very pricey. I looked even on Fire Mountain. And between that and everywhere else, these prices were all over the place. It's a beautiful rock with some also like paddles, some different types of turquoise. You have a big rock one here. These are $40 a bag. These are top drilled on this teardrop looking ones. These are flat teardrops in varying sizes and shapes. Okay, those are $40 a bag. They're very beautiful. You can see these are center drilled. They're different color, different veining. The natural look to this. I made a rosary out of ones that were like this, almost exclusive. It came out really pretty. There's one on the, I'm out of, sorry guys, I'm out of range, or frame. I almost said range. Okay, and I made a whole rosary out of these, some of these colors, and you can see it on the YouTube, my channel page is the header on there, and you can see part of it. Came out really pretty. If I, like I said, if I'm overpriced, y'all send me a link, show me, because this is the best I could come up with. The prices were, this was the in-between price. There were some that they wanted $85 for a single stone. So I don't think that I have any of those out of that mine. So, and then just looking up different strands and different stuff, this is what I could come up with. These are one of the very first things I got from somebody who decided to stop beading. It was not an estate sale per se, other than I got all of her beads. I took her whole lot. And everything she had was high quality, so I'm assuming these were too. So those are those. And then these two, now there's 100 beads in here. Actually 99. This one, when I was trying to do the video last night, I saw that it's just about, it's not broken through all the way, but the top part is not there, like you see right here. If somebody wants this just to put a hole through it themselves or whatever, I'll include it, but it is not included. So there's actually 99 pieces, sorry, I'm reading the $100. There's 35 pieces, not 36, and it is $100. I'm sitting here reading this and I'm getting MS dyslexia, basically. These are natural. They're not polished, and you can see how this is actually the way that, you know, kind of like a porous, the rock is very porous. This is not broken, as you can see. These are gorgeous pieces. These are big, giant teardrops, and this is one of the smaller ones. Let me see if you can see how it's just the stones are all just in their natural state. They're just beautiful. If you've ever went fishing and had the lead ball, that's how heavy these are. So, like I said, I looked for these, and I looked for this is the best price I could come up with. So, if you're looking at my prices on the $40, it's half off. That would be $20. Half off the 100 would be 50. So you're getting a really good deal for all this turquoise. So those are these, and I am being very, very, very careful with these. And these will be shipped in probably a double wrapped, bubble wrap. And like I said, I'm going to put this one in there just to include it, just in case somebody who does their own drilling. I have the ability to do it, and I've drilled some things, but not stones, and I don't want to take that chance. So I didn't. Let me see. This is the last. Let me see. Yeah, this is the last one. I found some that I'm keeping. There's 99 pieces in here. And these are faceted. Turquoise are varying color shades and sizes. You can see them all. Again, I went off the most even price I could get you, because there's so many of them. That's going to be half off the 150 for turquoise. That's a really good deal, because I've seen some of them up as high as 70. And if you want the Sleeping Beauties, you're looking into the hundreds for just a pair. So this is a really good deal. It is a steal. All right, and I have one little thing left. It is turquoise in color. Is the only thing I'm going to guarantee this as, because I don't think it's I think it's just painted, but they're scarabs, and so they're $5 for the pair, and they're hand carved. They're turquoise in color. I don't know if they're turquoise, real turquoise or not, but they're hand carved in color. They're turquoise color. So they're $5. So half off that would be $2.50. So, and that is all I have for today. Again, like I said, tomorrow at some point, which might be Tuesday on your time, I'm going to go through a box I got off of eBay. I actually saw a really good deal and bid on it, and at the last second, and actually got the bid. So by chance and by luck, so I thought, okay, why not? And so I'm actually going to open it up with y'all. And as I go through it, I'm going to decide what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to put for sale. And I'll put it for sale right there on the spot. So it'll be kind of fun. You get to go through the box with me and destash, and also get to open the box and get to see stuff for the first time. I thought that'd be kind of cool. So anyways, thank you for watching. Please go and like my Killer Beads page on Facebook if you don't mind. I really appreciate all of you that have been doing that and liking me. I really appreciate that y'all's support, and I'm glad that some of you have found that you like the beads and actually had some people come shop and buy some stuff, and they really like their beads so far. So if you have bought something from me, if you don't mind putting a review, I'd appreciate that. Also, if you are interested in having something you buy on here, let's say you found you want some earrings made out of these, and you don't really know how to do it, you don't want to do it, and you'd like me to do it, message me and ask me about it. I still have my own supplies of turquoise. This is what I'm not using. Or you can find something that you like that you found on here that you do want me to make something out of. Let me know. I've already had a customer do that. I made her a bracelet out of some of the blue and green sticks that I had. There were stone sticks that I had, and I made some bracelets and some matching earrings out of those. So I really appreciate your watching me, and y'all take care, and God bless.